Reddit user ClawSomeGamer opens a Czech retailer's website. Smarty.cz, authorized Valve seller in Europe. The Steam machine is listed. No price visible, just a product page. Coming soon. ClawSomeGamer opens the source code. Digs through HTML. Finds hidden numbers. 19,826 CZK for 512 gigabytes model. 22,305 CZK for 2 terabytes model. Converts to dollars. $950. $1,070. Posts to R, Gaming Leaks and Rumors. Title, Steam Machine Pricing Leaked from Czech Retailer. The thread explodes. 50,000 plus searches within 24 hours. Google Trends spikes 400%. But not from excitement, from horror. This is the story of Valve's Steam Machine, a gaming PC promised at console prices, 6 times more powerful than Steam Deck, 4K gaming at 60 frames per second, the living room revolution, and a price tag that might kill it before launch. But price isn't even the real problem. The real problem is Valve has done this before, 3 times, and every time they walked away. The 12th of November 2025, Valve announces 3 new hardware devices: Steam Machine, Steam Controller, Steam Frame VR headset. The announcement video shows a small cube, 6 inches on each side, 156mm x 152mm, x 162mm, roughly size of GameCube. Gabe Newell's vision, PC gaming in the living room, no compromises. Specs look promising. AMD Zen 4 CPU, 6 cores, 12 threads, up to 4.8 GHz, custom AMD RDNA 3 GPU, 28 compute units, 8 GB GDDR, 6 VRAM, 16 GB DDR, 5 system RAM. Performance comparable to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, maybe slightly behind, but runs full Steam library, no exclusives holding you hostage, runs Steam OS. Linux-based, but with Proton compatibility layer, plays Windows games, no dual boot needed. The promise, $600, $700 range, maybe $500 sweet spot, analysts optimistic. This could pressure Sony and Microsoft, they say. Valve learned from Steam Deck success. Gaming journalists praise the concept. IGN gets hands-on. Like a goth GameCube, they write. Modest gaming PC for living room. Tom's Guide compares specs to PS5 Pro. Similar performance. Could be cheaper. GameSpot examines AMD partnership. 6x more powerful than Steam Deck. AI upscaling via FSR3. Everything looks good. On paper. Then Valve makes one statement. Hardware engineer Yazan Aldehayyat clarifies pricing strategy. Steam Machine competing with similarly powered PCs, not subsidized like consoles. Translation, no loss leader pricing. Sony sells PS5 at cost, makes money on games. Microsoft does same with Xbox. Valve different approach. Hardware must profit. Full retail margins. That single statement changes everything. Behind the scenes, another problem brewing. RAM crisis. AI companies consuming memory production. Samsung, SK, Hynix, Micron shifting capacity to high bandwidth memory for AI data centers. DDR5, prices exploding. 16 gigabytes chip, $6.84 in September. $27.20 by December. Some 64 gigabytes kits jumped $205 to $880. Micron exiting consumer market February 2026. Samsung and SK Hynix prioritizing AI customers. Microsoft, Amazon, Google. Manufacturers panic. Dell, Lenovo, HP warning price hikes. IDC forecasts PC market could shrink 9%, worst since 2009. Memory shortage expected through 2027, maybe 2028. Valve designing console requiring 24 gigabytes total memory, 16 gigabytes DDR, 5 plus 8 gigabytes GDDR, 6. Multiply by hundreds of thousands of units. Needs massive DRAM allocation from suppliers prioritizing trillion-dollar AI companies. Good luck. CES 2026, January. Samsung admits prices rising. Team Group GM. Contract prices doubled. Won't normalize until 2027. Building new memory fab takes 3 years. Even starting today, production begins late 2028. Valve faces choice. Delay? Accept higher costs? Pass to consumers? Rumors. Spring 2026, slipping. Q1 becomes Q2. Maybe Q3. No official word. Then January 9. Czech leak? $950. $1,070. Reddit explodes. Top comment? Impossible to justify $1,000. I'd rather build PC. Headlines everywhere. More expensive than we thought. Gamers horrified. Important caveat. These might be placeholder prices, retailer estimates including markup, VAT, import taxes. Some calculate actual US price lower, maybe $814, $916 after removing European fees. Still higher than hoped. Still above PS5. Above Xbox Series X. And here's the fundamental problem. PlayStation 5 Pro costs $699. More powerful GPU, established ecosystem, exclusive games. Xbox Series X costs $499. Game Pass subscription. Microsoft first-party titles. Steam Machine at $950? Offers what exactly? Access to Steam library you already have on PC. Valve argues different value proposition. Upgradable storage, 2 NVMe slots, micro SD expansion, user-accessible DDR5 RAM slots, can upgrade to 32 GB later, no proprietary parts. Runs full PC operating system, Linux desktop available. Install Epic, GOG, whatever you want. But gamers responding, then it's just a small form factor PC. Why not build one myself? Fair question. Many ITX cases exist. AMD Ryzen 5 7000, 400F CPU available, RX 7000, 600 GPU similar specs. DIY build gives same performance, maybe $100 more, but you choose every component, no compromises. And nobody mentions the elephant in the room, Valve's hardware history. Let's rewind. 2015. Original Steam machines, different concept. Valve partnered with manufacturers, Alienware, iBuyPower, CyberPower, many others. Each made their own Steam machine, own specs, own pricing, own designs. Valve provided SteamOS, Linux operating system, Steam big picture interface, Steam controller. The pitch? Modular console. Choose specs matching budget, PC flexibility, console convenience. Reality, complete disaster. Multiple problems. First, Linux gaming barely functional. Most games Windows only, SteamOS couldn't run them. Native Linux games numbered in hundreds, not thousands. Proton compatibility layer didn't exist yet. Valve developed it later for Steam Deck. Second, pricing made no sense. Partners couldn't sell at loss. No software ecosystem generating revenue. Hardware had to profit. Result, console costing $749 with laptop components. Weak performance, limited games. Why buy this instead of PlayStation 4 or building proper gaming PC? Nobody had answer. Third problem, confusion. What is a Steam machine? Is it PC? Is it console? Looks like console. Sits by TV, uses controller, but runs Linux. Requires some technical knowledge. Not plug and play like Xbox. Marketing disaster. Valve barely promoted them. Launch came and went quietly. Few people noticed. Fewer people bought. By 2018, Valve removed Steam machines from store. No announcement, just quietly deleted. Total failure. Industry laughingstock. Valve's overnight sensation became embarrassing footnote. Steam controller suffered similar fate. Released 2015 alongside Steam machines. Revolutionary concept. 2 trackpads instead of right analog stick. Haptic feedback. Gyro controls. Fully customizable. Could emulate mouse accuracy, perfect for strategy games, simulators, point and clicks. But fatal flaw, only worked well for certain games. Terrible for action games, shooters, anything requiring precise analog control. Build quality cheap, plasticky, buttons mushy, trackpads required constant adjustment. Most gamers tried it, got frustrated, switched back to Xbox controller, Steam controller ended up in drawer, then eBay. Valve discontinued it 2019, sold remaining inventory at $5, 90% discount. Original price, $50. No successor announced. No second version with improvements. Just abandoned. Tom's Guide article at time. Valve released it to middling fanfare, didn't do much with it, quietly let it disappear. Second version could have ironed out issues. But Valve lost interest. Pattern emerging. Steam Link also 2015 release. Small box, streamed PC games to TV, $50 price. Actually worked well. Ahead of its time, before cloud gaming popular, before everyone had fast Wi-Fi. Valve abandoned it too. Removed from store. Functionality moved to app. Raspberry Pi support added. Hardware discontinued. No explanation. 3 hardware products, 3 abandonments, all within same time frame. Fast forward to 2021, Valve announces Steam Deck, portable gaming PC, runs SteamOS, $399 starting price. Everyone's skeptical. Tom's Guide headline: Steam Deck looks great, but Valve's hardware track record doesn't. Article lists failures: Steam controller, Steam Link, Steam machines. Consistent pattern: announce ambitious device. Mixed reaction: quietly abandon. Will Valve deliver revolutionary handheld? Or abandon Steam Deck if not perfect? Valid concern based on history. But Steam Deck succeeded. Why? 3 reasons. First, Proton compatibility layer mature. 8 years development since Steam machines. Could run most Windows games on Linux seamlessly. Second, Valve manufactured it themselves, not relying on partners. Controlled pricing, took loss on hardware, made money on software sales. Third, handheld market different, less competition than console space. Nintendo Switch proved demand existed. Valve filled PC gaming niche. Steam Deck works. Valve didn't abandon it. Launched OLED version. Continuing support. Success story. Now, Valve trying again. Steam Machine 2, November 2025 announcement. Living room gaming PC, $950 leaked price. Same category as 2015 failure. Direct console competition, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. But Valve learned lessons, right? Proton works now, manufacturing in-house, better hardware design. Except one problem: market worse now than 2015. RAM shortage, component prices skyrocketing, global supply chain stressed, console manufacturers struggling with same issues. PlayStation 6 delayed rumors circulating. Xbox Next Gen pushed back, both citing memory availability. And Valve launching new hardware? Into perfect storm. Rising costs, constrained supply, uncertain demand. $950 price point positions it above consoles, below high-end PCs, weird middle ground. Who's target customer? PC gamers who want living room gaming already have Steam Link app, or long HDMI cable, or mini ITX build. Console gamers who want PC flexibility, would they pay nearly double PlayStation 5 price for fewer exclusives? Linux operating system? Unclear. Early 2026 launch window approaching. Valve staying silent. No official price announced, no pre-orders opened, no release date confirmed. Czech retailer leak may or may not be accurate, could be placeholder, could include European taxes, could be outdated, but silence concerning. Pattern recognition suggests caution. Valve announced Steam Machines 2013, launched 2015, 2 years. Quietly failed, quietly removed. Steam controller, same timeline, big announcement. Disappointing execution. Abandoned. Steam Link functional product. Still discontinued. Steam Machine 2 announced November 2025. Supposed to launch early 2026. Already January. No updates. Retailers finding prices in source code. Not official channels, hidden data, not public facing. Suggests uncertainty, Valve still deciding. Or delaying. Or reconsidering. Meanwhile, RAM crisis worsening. Every month waiting increases component costs, makes $950 price more realistic, maybe even low. 2 scenarios possible. Scenario 1, Valve launches Steam Machine. Spring 2026, $950 price confirmed. Sales disappoint. Too expensive for console buyers. Not appealing enough for PC builders. Valve supports it for year, maybe 2. Quietly stops production, removes from store, no announcement, just fades away. Repeat of 2015, except this time with better software, still commercial failure. Scenario 2, Valve delays, cites component shortage, ensuring quality experience, won't launch until ready. Delay turns into indefinite postponement, eventually canceled quietly, or transformed into something else, maybe Steam Deck 2 instead. Safer market. The 9th of January 2026. Price leak day. Gamers react with disappointment. Not anger, not excitement, just disappointment. Expected something better. Hoped for console pricing. Got boutique PC pricing. Expected Valve learned from mistakes. But patterns repeating. Ambitious announcement. Underwhelming reality. Potential abandonment. Expected RAM crisis wouldn't affect Valve, but it affects everyone, even trillion-dollar AI companies struggling with supply. And the leaked price isn't even the real story. Real story is pattern. Valve tried 2015. Failed spectacularly. Took 10 years to try again. Market conditions worse now. Component shortages, inflated prices, PlayStation 5 Pro launched, Xbox refresh coming. PC gaming bigger than ever, but also more accessible. Pre-built systems everywhere. Cloud gaming, Steam Link app free. Who needs dedicated $950 living room PC? Valve hasn't commented. No statement, no reassurance, no denial, just silence. Pattern suggests caution. History suggests skepticism. The 11th of January 2026. Steam Machine still trending. 50,000 plus searches, but tone shifted. Not hype, just concern. Concern Valve repeating mistakes. Concern price too high. Concern product doesn't have market. And nobody asking whether Steam Machine should exist, whether problem it solves is real. Because PC gaming in living room already works. Steam Link app, long cables, mini ITX builds, wireless controllers. Solutions exist, cheap or free. $950 box doesn't solve unsolved problem. Solves Valve's desire to make hardware, and Valve's hardware desires historically don't end well. This is Steam Machine. Not launched yet, maybe never will be. Price leaked, gamers disappointed, patterns repeating. Valve staying silent, just like Steam Controller, just like Steam Machines 2015, just like Steam Link. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. January 2026, $950 price tag, RAM shortage worsening, launch date uncertain, market skeptical. Gabe Newell's living room PC dream. Still just a dream. 10 years later,